I am presenting here a series of 14 chapters from my audiobook titled Ancient Sages of India. This is the second one in the series, which is Lord Brahma and the creation of the world. Chapter 1, Lord Brahma and the creation of the world. To know about the first few known sages, we have to turn to the pages of mythology. According to the Hindu mythology, the material world emanated from the supreme god called Brahman. The supreme god is stated to have no beginning or end. The Puranas picturize Brahman as a gigantic form resting upon a milky ocean supported by the great serpent called as Adisesha. The living entities are stated to be a part of this gigantic form of Brahman. At a particular point of time, a lotus flower bloomed out of his navel. One of the Trinity, Lord Brahma, is stated to have emanated as a self-born in this lotus. When he came out in the lotus, for some time Brahma could not understand himself. Ultimately, he understood that he had been there to create the material world. According to some legends, Lord Brahma thereafter produced 10 sons from various parts of his body. They are stated to be the earliest known sages. Their names are Marichi, Atri, Angirasa, Pulaha, Pulastya, Kratu, Bhrigu, Vasishta, Daksha, and Narada. It is stated that actually these sons are born out of the mind of Brahma, even though they came out from the various parts of his body. So collectively, these tens were known as Manasaputras of Brahma. In addition, sage Kardama manifested from the shadow of Brahma. Some other legends say that these sages are 7 in number, known as Saptarishis, the 7 luminous objects in the sky, symbolized by the great bear known as Usa Major and the 7 stars that surround it. Thereafter, Brahma was still absorbed in contemplation. Then 2 other forms came out of his body. Out of them, one was a male form and another was a female form. The one with the male form became known as Manu, named Swayambhuva. The other one with the female form was known as Satarupa, the queen of Manu. From this Swayambhuva and Satarupa, the human race started. Talking about creation, it would be interesting to know that according to mythology, Brahma, the creator, has a definite lifespan consisting of 100 cosmic years. This cosmic years is something different. It is not the normal years that we talk about. Each cosmic year of Brahma is comprised of 300 cosmic days and 300 cosmic nights. The universe is stated to be created by Brahma at the beginning of each cosmic day and is stated to be dissolved at the beginning of each cosmic night. One cosmic day in the life of Brahma is called a kalpa. On the human scale, the cosmic day or kalpa is equal to about 4.32 billion years. The kalpa is again divided into 14 parts known as manvantaras. Each manvantara is ruled on behalf of Brahma by a person called as Manu. So the Swayambhuva Manu, whom we mentioned earlier, is one such Manu. The sequence of these manvantaras are Swayambhuva, Swarochisa, Uttama, Tamasa, Raivata, Chakshusha, Vaivasvata, Savarni, Daksha Savarni, Brahma Savarni, Dharma Savarni, Rudra Savarni, Deva Savarni, and Indra Savarni. As we saw earlier, Swayambhuva with his queen Satarupa was the first Manu. We are now in the period of Vaivasvata Manu, the seventh in the line of these 14 Manus. Each Manvantara results in partial dissolution of the universe. This means that one day of Brahma has 14 partial dissolutions. The next bigger dissolution is the Kalpal dissolution. This Kalpal dissolution occurs at the end of one day in the life of Brahma. Bigger than the Kalpal dissolution is the dissolution when Brahma reaches the age of 100 years. So that is how the calculation of Brahma's life is there. And each Manvantara has its own Manu, and each Manvantara has its own sages. The links for the book as well as the audio book are given in the description part of this presentation.